The years wear on, but this wide land remains ever the realm of the living.
A wanderer visiting while the mountain is sealed. That's unusual.
What's caught your eye?
Skyward City.
Those clothes.
A wanderer
An
from
outsider?
beyond the mountain.
With the order sealing off the mountain, getting out is no easy feat.
The Hidden Mountain. We're finally here. Aunt Hun? Could she be here? After what happened with the Yama escort, it seems like things might be a bit complicated here. Aunt Han is entangled in too many secrets. Seeking her openly isn't smart. Better to ask some disciples first.
Quit burying your head in that model. We're on lockdown, and this
Why are
is
the
main
elders
choke
always
point.
impossible
So keep
to
your eyes
find?
open.
Excuse me, senior brothers.
A new face. Where are you from?
I'm Elder Peng's disciple. From outside the mountain. It's my first time here, so I have some questions.
Elder Peng? She's always supported seclusion, and this latest trip was for urgent business. With Moist Hill under lockdown at a time like this, she took on a disciple?
I have my disciple token right here. Ask Senior Sister Heron if you don't believe me. She can prove it. I came in through the Gasping Cliff too.
Well, if she let you through... I did hear that Elder Peng invited a guest.
You must be exceptionally talented. I can't even figure out my thesis topic. How am I supposed to make it here? Junior sister, would you mind telling me what your paper is about? The Ji-Xiong aircraft. Sounds like some brand new device. What a creative, cutting-edge topic. You really are a genius. No wonder Elder Peng made an exception and accepted you.
I have important information that needs to be reported to someone in charge. May I ask where the sect master is?
The Sect Master? Oh, you mean the Grand Master. But if you want to see her, you'll have to wait. You might as well just
The Grandmaster leads Moist Hill, but someone like her is elusive. Her whereabouts are not for us to know. You'd be better off asking her disciples.
Thank you, Senior Brothers. Those two were dodging the question. They're definitely hiding something. They're keeping people out.
What's got into those
ones, locking down the mountain.
When does it end?
Irrigation machine. Right when it was about to produce final testing.
New editorial! The Grandmaster speaks on the Sky Citadel for the first time. Get yours here!
Senior Sisters, I have urgent news for the Grandmaster. I've just arrived here. Could you tell me which way to go?
Just arrived? You clearly don't know anything about this place.
The Grandmaster has refused visitors since taking office. Only those with true talent can catch her attention. You might as well give up now.
It's urgent. There must be some way to meet her.
Oh, it's all luck. A couple of days ago, an outsider stumbled across this place, and the Grandmaster took him on as a disciple because he had talent.
Though from what I saw, he was just making pots, pans, and other odds and ends. No wonder people say the Grandmaster sees things differently from the rest of us.
May I ask what his name is and how I can find him? I'd like to speak with him.
His name's Lei. Quite friendly. I just saw him up ahead near that red tree. If you hurry, you might still catch him.
If only Lei were my junior brother. He'd save me so much work.
Excuse me? I'm looking for Brother Lei.
Oh, he just left. He'd been looking around the Pangolin Peddler before someone called him away.
Do you know where he went?
Beats me. Lei's new here, and he's a nice kid. Always willing to lend a hand. He's probably off helping someone. Why not just sit down with me for a bit? Have a drink, enjoy the view, feel the breeze, and wait for life to take its course.
You mean just sit here and wait?
It's called patience. My secret technique. The one that allows me to write all of my papers.
So, you made up your own secret technique. Sit around and wait for things to fall into your lap?
No. It's actually based on an old saying. Good things come to those who wait.
Only a Moist would turn laziness into something scholarly.
Looking for someone is like seeking inspiration. Better to relax than force it. Lei left in a rush, so whatever he's after must be important. If he can't find it, he'll come back. So if you wait here, you might actually see him.
Fair point, Senior Brother. Sounds like you've got plenty of experience. So I really do just have to sit here and wait? Big Feng? When did you get here?
I was going to ask Heron whether she'd seen any strangers come through recently, but she ended up giving me a lecture instead. She said this place isn't what it used to be. Now that I'm back, I need to watch my every word. I couldn't keep up with you, so I asked around and followed your trail here.
All right, I get it. You were just as worried about me as Big Fung was, right?
How did it go? Did you find anything useful? I see that you didn't find any leads either. Don't worry, we'll find something. You were the one who encouraged me earlier. Now it's my turn to return the favor.
No rush for to repay me. I just figured once we got here, I'd be able to find my relative. Looks like it won't be that simple. I'm just feeling down, I guess. You're right, Big Fung. Get it together. We have to keep moving forward.
Exactly. If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
Actually, there is one thing. Someone here said the person I'm looking for was seen near the Pangolin Peddler.
The Pangolin Peddler? Over there! It's the finest example of Moe's craftsmanship. You pick what you want, put some coins in, and it gives you the goods in return. This one does seem a bit larger than the others. Maybe it's an improved version. Still, it should work the same way. I think we could both use a drink. Let me get you one. Huh? Well, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, I get it. My mistake. Of course, I'll get you one too. Just put your Moe's tallies in here. Fragrant drink will come out over there. Rumor has it that the Grand Master has been shut away all day because she's overseeing the development of a new Pang.
Speaking of, Big Fung, who exactly is this Grand Master? I wanted to ask her about my relative, but everyone is so vague. Like they're hiding something.
Well, the Grand Master is a bit unusual.
A sect master who keeps herself hidden away does sound unusual. But great masters are often eccentric, aren't they?
Oh, no, not eccentric in that sense. I mean, she thinks differently.
What? You mean the Grand Master is a little off?
Shh. Yes and no. The elders all say that when it comes to Moe's techniques, the Grand Master is a once-in-a-generation genius. But when it comes to dealing with people, she's aloof, I suppose.
Aloof? What do you mean?
To the Grand Master, the world is a vast mechanism. Like a master butcher who sees only the bare flesh and bone when dissecting an ox. To many people, that makes her seem a little eccentric.
Go on.
I've never actually met her myself. I've only heard things. Old stories, really. A few years ago, the Moists were at the height of their power. Led by the three Paragons, artisans poured their hearts into new machines, inventions. The Skyward City was advancing by leaps and bounds. The next generation had its own three rising stars as well. People called them the new three Paragons. You've already met one of them, Senior Sister Heron. The other two were a brother and a sister. And their story begins with Grand Master Halcyon. Grandmaster Halcyon was an unparalleled swordsman who often ventured beyond the mountain, just as often came back with something. One day, Elder Halcyon returned with 2 children. The younger brother was clever and sharp for his age, heroic, driven by justice. Elder Halcyon liked his talent and temperament, and took him in as her disciple. But the older sister, she was different. She spoke slowly, barely responded to anyone, and spent her days staring off into space. People whispered in private that the girl might be simple-minded. Then one day, Grandmaster Raven noticed her tracing patterns in the sand. He stood there watching for a long time, then abruptly declared that he would take the girl as his disciple. She might have been slow to speak, but she had an amazing gift for calculation. She could work through long strings of numbers in her head, in moments. And her memory. She could memorize complex formulas with only one glance. As the 2 of them grew older, the brother proved to be a bright and decisive leader and was given the title Falcon. The older sister, with her unmatched genius, was given the title Swallow. The 2 of them met senior sister Heron, the star disciple at the Prodigy Assembly. Those were the Moist's brightest days. The elders believed that when Falcon and Swallow came of age, one would become the Grand Master, and the other, the Grand Artisan. Working hand in hand, they would lead Moist Hill to the dream we've pursued for generations. But 3 years ago, on the night of falling sky, it wasn't only the Skyward City that came crashing down. Hope for the next generation fell with it. That night, Grandmasters Raven and Halcyon were caught in the duel of blood, when the Skyward City exploded, turning the sky bright as day. Swallow, Falcon, and Heron were there. In a single night, Moist Hill was shattered. Not long after, amidst the ruins, Swallow was chosen to become the new Grand Master. That's why the Grand Master hardly speaks, and keeps her doors closed.
I can understand that. Someone who's smart but not good with people, pushed into being Grandmaster by a sudden catastrophe. This isn't the life she wanted. Shedding herself off may have been the only solution.
It does. That's why Elder Peng handles the day-to-day matters for the sect in the Grandmaster's place. Peng watched Swallow grow up, and still cares a lot for her. The other elders kind of let Elder Peng take the reins. They can barely exchange 3 words with the Grandmaster before storming off. The only problem is, when Elder Peng isn't here...
Then any important information has to go directly to the Grandmaster. Whatever kind of person she is, we'll have to meet her. I've heard she has a soft spot for gifted disciples. We did manage to get past Senior Sister Heron. Big Feng, is that enough for a meeting?
Probably not. But here, skill is respected above all else, and the truly capable do tend to find someone willing to vouch for them. I always carry a few questions with me. Why don't you give them a try? If you're good at quick calculation and planning, it might improve your chances.
You carry questions around with you?
When I was traveling in the outside world, I kept some on me for good luck, and to identify fellow disciples.
Then why not carry something like a Luban lock, or puzzle?
Those would expose my identity, but with the questions, even if I get caught, I can always say I'm just a lone cloud disciple.
Let's just hear the question.
Right, the questions. Now then, the first question. There's an iron blast furnace in Moist Hill. The fire inside has just turned red. and it consumes 40 tin of firewood every 2 hours. If we boost the airflow and raise the temperature until the flame turns orange-yellow, how much firewood will it use? Wow, that was fast. Let me check. If you keep staring at me like that, my brain won't work. Why don't you go buy me a nice plum drink? By the time you're done, I'll have it solved. First step in solving a Moist Hill problem. I've never seen this one before.
It uses less wood the more you burn? Big Fung, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. That does seem strange. But where did I go wrong?
Big Fung, look! The pangolin peddler spit out a piece of paper. $160 Jin. Is that the answer?
I had no idea the pangolin peddler could do that. Has it been upgraded while I was away?
Well, well. The pangolin peddler got it right. Does that mean this thing is smarter than a human? Big Fung, you've lost to a block of wood.
I won't lose. I still have a question. A tough one. I'll use that to challenge this machine.
I was just kidding, Big Fung. Don't take it seriously.
Listen up, pangolin peddler. Say there's a horse pulling a high-frequency vibratory road roller with an eccentric wheel at a constant force. How much pulling force would it need in Jun?
Jun, right?
That's actually correct. Looks like even the pangolin peddler is better at this than I am.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Big Fung. Didn't you say this pangolin peddler was upgraded? Once a machine can calculate like a human, it becomes a computing machine. Things at home can change a lot when you travel. You just need some time to get used to it. Oh! Since it's about as good at computing as you are, why not call it the Fung-puter?
The Fung-puter. Something with the same calculating power as Feng Jisheng? This Fung-puter is amazing. Why don't you try asking it something too?
Me? I don't really have any math problems for it. But if we're talking about things that trouble me...
It's not responding. Maybe the question's too broad? Why not try asking something more specific?
Well...
Huh? Still nothing? Even if it couldn't work it out, it should have at least let out a slip. Could it be broken? Or jammed? Don't worry. I'm actually pretty good with repairs. Let me open it up and take a look.
Big Feng, look! Something came out. The Hidden Mountain has only 500,000 jin of firewood. Millennium Crossing needs 100,000 jin to make it through the winter. And the Disciples need... So now the Feng Pewter is giving us a problem?
Wait. Hang on. This question sounds familiar. Oh! Now I remember! Ever since winter started, the elders have been arguing non-stop about the firewood shortage. I heard there's going to be a meeting in the main hall, and one of the elders swore he'd settle this matter once and for all.
I asked how to see the Grand Master. Is the Feng Pewter trying to tell me I have to solve the firewood crisis first? There's no way I can do that.
No. I think it means we should go look for the Grand Master at the meeting. The firewood issue is too important. She'll definitely be there.
You're incredible, Big Feng! What a brain!
No. This was your doing too. Hard work pays off, for those who stick with it. If anyone deserves thanks, though, it's this calculation engine. The Feng Pewter.
Exactly. This machine is amazing. It's the real hero of the hour.
I'd love to crack it open. See what kinds of mechanisms it's got inside. Oh, hey! Why is it poking me?
Is it trying to tell us to stop messing around? Let's go, Big Feng. The machine isn't going anywhere. We can take a look another day.
Right. Let's go.
Big Feng, I've been hearing... people talk about opening and sealing the mountain the whole way here. What if... Exactly.
Well, Lowest Hill has long been split into two factions. One believes we should open the mountain and share our craftsmanship.
Where did those Chongqi artificers outside the walls come from, anyway?
The other wants to seal off the mountain to avoid trouble and perfect our craft, fearing that leaking our techniques could cause catastrophic harm. We get ambushed when we travel outside too. So, some say the mountain has to stay sealed to prevent disaster. Stay sealed to prevent disaster.
Back again? I thought you left.
In recent years,
Don't get
the
me
outside
started.
world has
With the
gotten
mountain
more...
sealed, you can't just walk out anymore.
Oh, the round burn!
Every conversation always circles back to the same debate. Former Grandmaster Halcyon was firmly in favor of opening the mountain, but the current Grandmaster
I'll never get to see my
doesn't seem
parents
interested in either.
Still waiting
Doesn't
for
seem
me to finish my
interested in
training.
either
I will go
faction.
back to help support the family.
Finish the study.
Start worrying about
My
that
seniors
now.
still don't speak
Ever
my
since
language.
Lowest Hill moved to the Hidden Mountain, open and sealed factions.
So this is the sky shuttle that Master Zhong designed? Outward, inward, back and forth forever. Inward and
Wanderer, grab this lever and pull it down. Alright. Feel that? The gears moving, the shifting balance. Many at Moist Hill are fascinated by the feel of machinery. They call it an artisan.
I use the Changeless Heart Hub every day, but I've never once laid eyes on the legendary head of the three Paragons.
Master Zhang? Oh, I've heard stories about that one.
See that person over there? That's the Grand Master's new disciple.
Then why isn't he inside assisting the Grand Master?
What's he doing out here? Didn't you hear? The kid never sees Master.
No unauthorized persons beyond this point.
I'm Elder Peng's new disciple. I'm here to attend the meeting on...
Huh. Didn't Elder Peng say she had invited an honored guest to represent her? So you are... Where's the token, then?
She really did send someone to the meeting. Right. The token is in our bags. We'll go get it now. Come on, Big Feng. Let's go.
Harrier, how can you act so arbitrarily? Disgrace.
Exceptional times call for exceptional measures. Disaster is bearing down on us, and you still don't see it.
Deciding matters by vote was a rule set by the Founder to keep any one person from taking everything into their own hands.
If things were in my hands, the Qiongqi artificers would never have pushed us to this point.
Harrier, calm down. We are tied 3-3 on opening the mountain. We're still waiting for Peng's guest. So why are you crying foul?
Sir, Peng's gone soft in the head, but I haven't. She brought in someone from outside, so they'll side with the outsiders. When the discussion starts, I'll cast Peng's vote for her.
If people can vote by proxy, then we can cast Pigeon's vote too.
We're discussing matters of great import, and Pigeon is still absent.
Master Pigeon said she'd try her best to make it in time.
The Grand Master herself will be present. This is a major matter for the sect. The Grand Master hasn't spoken yet, so why such a fuss?
Oh, spare me the Loyal Retainer Act. Since when does the Grand Master ever speak up at these meetings? Why haven't you insisted on waiting for her before? If you want to stall for time, then just say so. Stop hiding behind the Grandmaster.
The elders are really on edge. Things weren't this bad when I left.
Looks like all the elders are already here. Sneaking in by pretending to be Elder Peng's guest probably isn't going to work now.
Then, what do we do?
This is the token Elder Peng prepared for her guest. With this, you'll have free passage through most of the city.
My thanks to Elder Peng. As for the other matter, I'll do everything I can.
Wait, that voice.
No need to be so polite. It's a good thing you came to attend this meeting. Otherwise, this council session would have... With all the disasters in the mountains lately, the elders have been on edge. Give them some grace if they say anything out of line.
Elder Peng asked me to come because she trusts that I can control the situation. I know some don't want me here, so I made preparations.
That's right! Grandmaster Jin's preparations!
You know them?
Never met before.
Huh? He's from Kaifeng!
We had never met before, but once we did, we were like old friends. These are my... attendants.
What?
Seriously?
All right. If you have attendance, things will be easier. This way.
Attendance?
By Elder Peng's written order, I cannot leave while there is still turmoil. I have asked a guest advisor to attend the council in my stead, to help resolve this pressing crisis.
Did you see his token? Peng even gave him that. So who exactly is this young man?
He'd better have some real ability. Otherwise, Harrier is going to tear him apart.
Harrier used to just be blunt, but lately, he's been downright overbearing.
Well, that's only natural. If I were in his place, I'd probably be even harsher. Elder Harrier, what are you doing?
I thought the guest Pong went to such lengths to invite would be someone remarkable. Turns out, he's just a brat. What, may I ask, qualifies you to wade into this mess?
I claim no great mastery. I just happen to have the solution to the Hidden Mountains crisis.
What nerve! Moist councils deal in complex calculations, craftsmanship, and philosophical debate. What could an outsider like you possibly understand?
Don't hold back on my account, elders. Please, proceed. You may choose to explain or not. Whether or not I understand is my concern.
Young and arrogant.
I've seen Moist Hill's calculations. An ordinary person can't make sense of them. Master Jin, are you from Lone Cloud?
And that means I can't participate? If this were just about calculations, we wouldn't be in the main hall. Since we are in the main hall, numbers alone won't solve this. We can't beat the Moist at numbers. But in a debate, I may have a role to play. Listen closely. The real show is about to begin.
Elder Pong's guest is here. Take your seats. Let the council begin.
Elders, please wait. The Grandmaster isn't ready. Just give her a moment.
Doesn't she usually ignore worldly affairs? Ready or not, it makes no difference. We have urgent matters to discuss. Listen to me. Moist Hill is on the brink of ruin, threatened from inside and out. The Song Dynasty just crushed the Li rebellions in Sezhou and Yangzhou. They want the whole realm, and they'll plunge the world into endless war to get it. Moist Hill hides peerless techniques. If the Song or anyone else find out, they'll tear us apart for what we have here. Our own treasures will be our ruin. That is our external threat. 3 years ago, the Qiongqi artificers turned our crafts into weapons, abandoning universal love for conquest. And you all turned a blind eye. Yesterday, they blew up 5 of the mountain passes, making a play for control. That is our internal threat. We are surrounded. Therefore, I say we halt all outside aid this winter. Pour everything we have into our defenses. If we can't save ourselves, we can't save anyone else!
I refuse! Abandoning universal love just to save our own skin. You've read the Moist canon for nothing. If we do as you say, how are we any different from the other schools?
And the money? The resources? From where will you get them? If we don't cut back, we might as well just sit back and wait for catastrophe.
You... Harrier, how are you any different from the Zhongji artificers talking like that?
If I were them, I'd do a lot more than build walls. I wouldn't let my disciples get pushed around. The artificers wouldn't put up with this garbage.
Elder Shrike, I thought you cared for the rules. Opening the mountain was the previous Grandmaster's order.
Harrier wants to scrap it, and you say nothing?
Ha! Too scared to cross Harrier yourself, so you seek to use me as a shield? Forget it. I've always stood for seclusion.
Bobo, you...
Use my proper title in council. Don't shout my real name in front of everyone. How disgraceful!
This winter cold is bitter. Without aid, the folk outside will not survive. Turning a deaf ear now is practically murder.
But we're out of firewood. Refugees are flooding Millennium Crossing, and timber costs a fortune. We've already hit our logging limit. Chop any more, and we ruin centuries of planning.
The bird reports from a mountain lately. Something about them feels